We've gotta beat him. Got it? Flareon, deploy!
Flareon! And no, we're not talking about the Flareon that has the beady eyes that look like they want to kill you. We're talking about the Flareon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. Pokemon TCG Live just came out with an update called Trainer Trials. It's a brand new game mode where the game modes will rotate out every single week, starting with the Singleton Showdown. The rules are simple. You can only have one copy of every single card in your deck, except for basic energy. This crazy looking deck list actually works, and Eevee and Flareon are going to lead us to some wins. The full deck list is in the description. Now let's hop into some games. Alright, here we go. My opponent deciding to go first. Jeez, Lumineon start again, man. Wow. I've been starting Lumineon a lot, and I have a lot of basics in this deck. So, well, I guess not too many, all things considered, since it's Singleton. But, geez. Okay. So, this is looking like an aggressive turbo deck. We love the Pokestop, discard 3. So, we're already down 3 energy, fire, and dark. What could it be? So, I'm not going to hit the Pokestop. I will do this. And I will grab the Fan Rotom. Unfortunately, I don't know what else is in the deck, so hopefully the prizes aren't too bad. We got Pidgeot line, perfect. Got Flareon. Alright, looking good, looking good. How funny would it be to get the Aqua return off? A specs there. We got the stadium bump, and we got all our energy. Cool. I think we want to go. Let's go Bidoof. Just fully get squad. And we'll attach and pass. Now I'm thinking, I mean, we can't take 3 turns to Aqua return, but draw 4 cards. Oh wow, okay. You know what? If this is what I think it is, that's actually a really nice card. Oh my god. Wait, did they just discard everything? Wow. Okay, we got Jolteon. That's a great top deck, honestly. Not even gonna lie to you. That's pretty freaking sweet. Go ahead, Noctowl. Kind of a cracked start, not gonna lie, and our opponent has a 0 card hand. So yeah, we'll just go Rare Candy. I mean, I think we just full send the Pidgeot. I'd like to keep Boss, so Kieran and Burbage are going to have to go. Unfortunately, sacrifices must be made. However, well, so this Pokestop could get them a lot more cards. So, honestly, I kind of want to just bump it just to get that out of... Because this has to be some sort of like Ceruledge or something. So I think, honestly, the move is to literally just get this out of play. And then we'll just pass. We can get Bibarel next turn. We could... of course, they top deck. It would make a lot more sense if it were a regularly built deck, but since it's Singleton, it's just, it's kind of surprising that the thing we're getting off the top of the deck here is the card that we need. A one-of supporter, but go off. So we'll just do this. I mean, honestly, they haven't set anything up, and we have a boss, so really not too concerned. And I'd love to draw into some energy, to be honest. But we'll go ahead and grab the Bibarel, just set up our board. Looking real nice here. So we got energy, pretty sweet. We actually have a Crispin, so that actually gives us an attack. Yeah, let's go for it. Honestly. Okay. Put fire in hand. Put that down. And we'll do this. And that sets us up for the KO next turn, actually. And we have the pivot with free retreat, so that's pretty nice. So we could get out Flareon next turn. What do we got here? Friends and Paldea, draw 3. Okay. I think this is Ceruledge. So that's why I was saying that this Amoris card is pretty good. But they have 14 energy in the discard. They could Thornton. I mean, I don't know how likely it is for them to get that out. They'd have to get rid of one of these two, which are pretty important. Super Rod and Research. I mean, I think even if they get it out, I'll have Boss Dravite next turn, like literally just in hand, and then I can get this set up. Oh. That's interesting. I figured it was a mixture of a dark type attacker and a, you know, like a Ceruledge. I was thinking a Roaring Moon or something. Turbo. Okay. Let's go ahead and, you know what, we can actually... could Glass Trumpet before we evolve this guy. Accelerate some energy, because we're going to have to discard one. Save that for the next turn. And they already used their super, or they discarded their Super Rod. So all they have is Night Stretcher for recovery. I'll put a lightning on here. I'll do this. Bibarel for 2. Nice. Honestly, that's solid. You know what? We'll go ahead. No. It's fine. We'll just hold. So next turn we can attach Trumpet, Crystal, Search, Flareon, and then we have a whole nother Evolution attacker set up. So they obviously have like a Pidgeot. Yeah. Unfortunately can't boss that now, but honestly that's okay. Might be decent to preserve this Jolteon for potentially taking out that Pidgeot if they get ahead in prizes. I don't see that happening though. Yeah, I just don't see it. There's Bloodmoon with a Defiance Vest. Sheesh. It's a beefy. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got water in hand, so we'll do that. And we'll put it there, because why not? Attach. Attach. Bibarel for 1. Quick search. Get that Flare Bear. You know, we could go Vaporeon here. Funnily enough. And we could E-switch onto it. That's pretty funny. But that would take 40 less. But that would take 60. And we'd kind of ping on there. Honestly, I don't hate it. But it would be nice to get the full setup too. Well, let's just send it. Let's have a little fun with it. You switch Sealstone. Could I regret this? 100%. But is it still awesome? Yeah. You know, I don't even need the E-switch. To do the Severe Squall. Well, that's fine. So that's 80. If we can get that down, we just need it down to what it is right now. So that's actually perfect. Unless he has a way to heal it. And if he puts that Pidgeot on board, then that gives us even more damage spread. And they literally just don't have anything set up. We've only taken 1 prize, so it's going to take a while for this. I mean, they're going to have to get 2 more attachments. Gee, that's a lot of energy in the discard, though. But getting the spread damage is not the worst thing in the world. It's too bad I used the boss early, but I think getting that Dino out of play was the right move. Prime catch. I mean, my guy, we're not... Okay. Alright. Well. We'll just simply do that. 1 energy in the discard. There's really not that much to do at this point. We'll just get energy for the next turn for the Aquamarine. Which will set up our KO. I mean, we're taking 2 more turns to attach this Bloodmoon, my guy. And we're still not one-shotting. 19 energy plus... I mean, that's so much energy in the discard. For what, though? Or boss is ordering? Again? Okay. You know, you'd think he'd boss the Bibarel to stall. If we're just stalling here, but he just officially burned Prime Catcher, boss. And I think he... Okay, he hasn't used Counter Catcher, so... Yeah, I think... Just grab another fire. I think we just retreat. I mean... I think we just knock this out and quit playing around. Just Dravite it. 280. Minus the 40 is 240. Yeah, no need to play any games with that. That's a wraps for that. I don't know if they had a plan, like a backup plan. If they have something cooking. A Thornton into like a Saraledge would be kind of gross. But I'm pretty sure I hit for weakness on Ledge. So that's getting KO'd by Vaporeon. And if they don't... Okay. They've decked themselves out, so I'll just pass, and that's a good game. I guess that's one way to... That's the play of all time, is to deck yourself out. GG's. Alright, here we go, hopping in the next game. We won the coin flip, so we're going first. Beautiful starting hand. Let's go ahead. Let's put Eevee in the active, because why not? Okay, Bloodmoon start for our opponent. That's less than ideal for them, I'm sure. We'll go ahead and get the Fan Rotom out. So this is great. Okay, well, looks like Bidoof is prized. Both Bidoof and Bibarel are prized. Pidgeotto's prized, which is fine if we have rare candy. We do have rare candy. Crystal's in there. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have the other two water. So we have one water prized. And yeah. Got Crispin, Arvin. Okay. So we'll just go ahead and we'll attach the active. And I think we're good to pass. So what we can do is we can jock, get out the Flareon, and then, oh, just the attached pass. That's crazy. Great top deck as well. So we'll jock, get Flareon, and we'll get Pidgeot. We'll go ahead and do that. We will attach for the turn. This is just game, actually. We can just get the crystal out and not even have to bother with the Pidgeot stuff. And that, ladies and gents, is how you can donk with the Flareon. Wow, that was kind of unfortunate for my opponent there. They didn't even get to play the game. But we will take the dub. GG's. Alright, hopping into the next one. We are going first against Kyle Equinox. We'll go with the Pidgey start. Okay. So not the greatest starting hand. Would have liked a little ball search. But, oh gosh, okay. Bench that. You know, I really don't want to lose Pidgey off of poison, but how realistic is it for them to get, like, what do they need? They need Radiant Hisuian plus Ancient Booster plus Stadium, or they need Ancient Booster, Retreat to Latias. Considering they just emoted on me, I'm going to retreat. And maybe they'll bundle me and they'll just get the KO on the Pidgey anyways, but at least I can say I tried. And it forces them to have the bundle. But, I mean, okay, here's 0. We're going to have Raw Trolley here. Okay. Cornerstone. Okay. Switch. Burning the switch early is important. That's pretty big. Hisuian. Pidgeotto. Okay, so we have... Okay. Do I want to Iono their 2-card hand? What did they play? Carmine. Might have a supporter for next turn. I'd like to go ahead and just PAF in I could pop an Evo. Get Bidoof Eevee out. Not too shabby. And then I could also Glass Trumpet on the follow-up. Nice. Sweet. So we got the attach return, got the retreat. We even have the Glass Trumpet set up. You know, maybe I didn't need to Vessel away. I think it's fine to thin the deck for the Iono. So I'm kind of okay with this. So we got the Colress. Okay, they just bumped their own Area 0. Fascinating. There's a Budew. So much for the trumpet play. You know, would it be crazy to Cruel Arrow? Well, I don't know. I don't think that's the move. Let's go ahead and Artazon. Yeah, that's cool. They really didn't have too much, man. Maybe let's go ahead and just see what we get off the Bibarel. Okay. So we whiff the attack. I mean, it's very possible they have another supporter in hand. But hitting the crystal off Iono, I can't rare candy. So I'm actually locked at a Pidgeot. I think we'll pass. I think we'll pass. I'd rather sit here and let them Budew me and be able to then charge up. They do have the Fez now. I guess they'll set up their Phoebus. So walls. Okay. How do I get past the walls? So a Ranguru. So that gets them booster, or they can pump their stadium again. That's wild. So I'm pretty scared of this Phoebus turning into my Lodic. I can hit it with Pidgeot. And I can take, well, if I can get Pidgeot. Okay, so they Ionoed me, but they used their V-Star on that, so, I mean, gladly. Okay, and we got the Noctowl out. So they're just going to Ascension here. So unfortunately for them, we can now use items, which gets us into Pidgeot. Let's see. So we go Rare Candy, Ultra Ball, and then we can use... We don't have Crispin. Yeah. And we're hitting for weakness on Flareon here. I think we just want to set up another Eevee. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's grab off. Is there anything else we would nest ball? Well, we could Bloodmoon them. We could also genome hacking them. Now that's interesting. Okay. They're not one-shotting us. Well, let's just go ahead and grab our Pidgeot pieces here. And what do we discard off this Ultra Ball? Do we need the Charm? 140. I'd like to keep the Kieran. We don't have a way to get that back. Maybe Judge. I feel like Bravery Charm could come into handy. I think it's Judge. Okay. We could bust out the Glass Trumpet onto the Bloodmoon. No. Let's quick search. We could start powering up Mew. I really don't know what to do here. I think... Did we play supporter? We didn't. We could just sit him with an Iono. I really would have liked a Crispin. Kind of puts me in a pickle here. We could go into Budew, maybe? Stall? Let's just get a fresh hand. I don't think I want to commit the crystal just yet. Let's go ahead and Iono. Alright. Not the worst. Go ahead and we'll Artazon. You know, we could just hit 200. Is that relevant? Puts it in Bloodmoon range. Honestly, yeah. Bibarel for 1. Maybe should have done that before. Okay, that's fine. And we'll go ahead and we'll Assault Landing. So, that also puts in a 2-shot range for Pidgeot, which is relevant. I don't see them doing... Oh, wow. Okay, actually that's huge. Because now that'll put him in... Okay. Let's think, what do we do now? I think we have to get the Area 0 now. And since we have the Nest Ball, we can go ahead and get out Eevee. Do we want to do that? I mean, once this Milotic is gone, it's kind of just free. It would be nice to start building up the Mew. I just don't have energy right now. We can go ahead and get the Eevee, and what we can do is we can Glass Trumpet and potentially E-Switch if we need to. Let's go ahead and play the Jacques. Get Jolteon. Could have played the... Honestly, we can play the Cure next turn. Knock out with Pidgeot. Well, no, we don't have the energy on Pidgeot. But what am I saying? Maybe I should have opted to go for energy on the Pidgeot for that. Since knowing I had Kieran in hand, I can get the KO on this next turn. Oh, wait, but I mean, you're not attacking with Milotic if you're... Whoa. Lucky helmet. This puts a wrench in our plans a little bit. Okay, so we smack again, put them at 90. They heal 30, that's 120, that's still Pidgeot range. Yeah, okay. It's Jolteon. Quick search. Do I care that much about this lucky helmet? I could. Okay, let's go ahead and Glass Trumpet. You know, if I had the attachment from hand, I 100% could have I could have attacked with the Kieran this turn. Do I want to play it now? Is there any reason not to? I want to hold on to it. We will hold on to it. Okay, so they get 2 cards, whatever. Let's see. Best they can do is hit me with their Cornerstone. Okay. Erie's a little frustrating. But this is perfect range for Pidgeot, so we'll get rid of the switch. It's fine. We'll take the first KO, which activates Fez, which will be nice. Best thing they can do is follow up with Cornerstone. So I don't even have to burn the Kieran, which is nice. Let's go ahead and flip. Got the E-switch too, that's pretty baller. Let's just see how much energy we have left. Okay, that's not a lot. Do we want to Rod? Or would energy retrieval be more relevant? I think we want to Rod in hopes that we get the Crispin out of the prizes, maybe. Do we want to get Fan Rotom back? We can get it with the Night Stretcher. We'll go ahead and attach. This one does 120. Let's do it. Boop. They get 2. Let's keep the stadium. I mean, surely they don't have another stadium, right? This puts us in a good spot. So next turn we can attach from hand, grab Crystal, knock this out, and then what do they have? So they're hitting 120. Maybe they get Poison out. Well, they can't do Binding Mochi on this. I mean, what's their angle here? Boss? Okay. It's fine. It actually doesn't even KO. Okay. So this is what we do. We'll quick search, grab Crystal, right? Attach. Maybe E-switch off of Pidgeot. I think that's fine. Attach, E-switch off Pidgeot. No, I don't have to do that. Attach. E-switch. Boom. Boom. Treat. And Carnelian. Cool. I'm trying to think, what else can they do to win here? Doesn't look good for them. It's kind of annoying that they milled the switch though, because they might buy themselves a turn here. I mean, I can Kieran, but I'd like to potentially hold on to that. I could just manually retreat as well. Okay, there's Terapagos. Which I'm KOing with Flashing Spear if I discard 2 energy. So I don't need the Kieran. I stretch the energy. Go for a monkey. Counter Catcher, Ancient Booster. Okay. So what? Probably the Fez? Is that what we're doing? Or we're just gonna swing on the Flareon? And he's seen my hand, mind you. Okay, well, it's cool with me. Although I don't have, well, I could just switch back into, yeah. It's cool. Kieran, switch. Instead of hitting through the confusion, quick search. We'll grab. Why not? Wait. That's not KOing, is it? I guess I could just manually retreat next turn, Crispin onto that. That's fine. I could also just boss Budew and swing with Pidgeot. Lots of outs. I'm assuming they'll probably hit me with, if they haven't played it, in Iono. They've already played it. Maybe they play a Judge. Either way, I think this pretty much seals it, the deal. All I need is one attachment here, and I'm knocking out anything. Could try and stall, maybe. Maybe I should have, well, I only have 1 energy in the discard. I was going to say maybe I should have energy retrieval, but... So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the rest is in the deck, so a Crispin will also give me the retreat on any of these if they try to stall. Maybe they're just playing for pride now. Oh, well, they could Palpat Iono. Did they already flip? They did. They already used V-Star. Okay. Perilous Jungle. Counter Catcher. Noctowl. And that's just GG. If this is all they're doing. Petra Runt. Whoa. The Atticus, okay. Oh man, they're not even gonna get the knockout. And that's GG's. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much just got fully set up. They couldn't stop us, and we just went around their wall strategy pretty easily. So yeah, that's a GG. All right, hopping into the first game, we are against Caden Hewitt, and we lose the coin flip. Now, ideally, I'm not too sure if we want to go first or second in this format, but my intuition tells me that going first is good with the Fan Rotom. We can get our evolutions out pretty easily. I don't think Budew is too much of an issue in this format. It is slower in general, so not insanely worried about Budew. We do have a copy of Artazon in here as well, just in case. But we have a decent amount of search in our starting hand, and I believe we're going second. Yeah, so looks like this guy has a similar idea with the Pidgeot line. It's funny that they have the GX marker over here, but it's just for the standard format right now. So, okay, so this has been a popular choice that I've seen a couple of times. I know LDF made a video, I believe today actually, on Charmander, Charizard, Dragapult. So hopefully we don't get steamrolled here. Okay, those are two pretty important prizes. I think we have to go with Fezandipiti. I have a bad feeling about this start. Hopefully we can, so maybe we need to Tera Orb. How do we sequence this? Okay, so we want to hit off the Great Ball, right? We need to get a basic. So I think I want to Tera Orb. We can get the Eevee EX, that's in there, good. Let's just go ahead and check what else is in here. So we have Bidoof, Bibarel, Eevee, Hoothoot, we have the Fan Rotom. All right, we have the full Pidgeot line, so that's good. Iono, Judge, Boss in there, good. It's kind of hard to tell what's prized because it's all singles, right? But we have our Ace Spec, and we actually, okay. So I think we're okay. I think our prizes aren't too bad then. And we have the Flareon Jolteon, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and we'll take, well, we just looked at the prizes with the Hisuian. What am I talking about? Geez, okay. So we'll put this down. Then I think we'll go ahead and jock. And we'll go ahead and we'll grab, let's go ahead and grab Pidgeotto. And I kind of want to get the Flareon. I think that would be nice. So hopefully we don't get hand disrupted here. Now we'll Great Ball. And we don't hit anything. Sick. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and just attach to the Eevee for this turn, and we'll pass. So going to the next turn, we'll have the Pidgeotto. If they don't get the KO, we'll have the Pidgeotto free retreat into the Eevee. We can power up Flareon. The issue is I don't know what we could power up with the Burning Charge attack. So that could be an issue. Okay, so they have the TM Evo. A little scary. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we'll get the KO on their Pidgeotto at least, so they won't have that, which is nice. Because it becomes even more scary when they have a Pidgeot. Okay, so we have Pokegear top deck. Let's go ahead and play that. Iono and Research. I don't really want to give them more cards, and I'm okay with losing the Vaporeon off a discard. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and evolve here. Evolve here. Attach. Research. Okay, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. We get the Eevee off that. Is there anything else we want to Artazon for now? What's the likelihood of them getting a Crispin Dragapult off onto this Eevee? I don't know, but do I want to give them this Artazon? It would be nice to set up a Bibarel for next turn, or at least get a Hoothoot out on the board so I can, well, I have the Lumineon for the follow-up, so I think it's okay to not play the Artazon. And we'll just go ahead and Burning Charge for the KO. And we get to accelerate energy to this. So we have the Jolteon left in deck. So actually, let's go ahead and do... Let's do Lightning Fire. That's fine. Well, I guess we should have done the water since we don't have it in hand, but it's fine. We have the Crispin, and hopefully we'll get Pidgeot out next turn. We could also get a little bit of aggressive and take out... We could boss one of these two. Taking out the Dracloak makes sense for the draw engine, but Charizard is also pretty scary, especially since if I take another KO, they can one-shot me with a Defiance Band, so there's an Arven. And they have the Cleffa draw, so assuming they'll get an Ultra Ball or Tera Orb off this, they'll be able to get a clap back. They could have the Sparkling Crystal Tera Orb and get the Dragapult off, which would be unfortunate because this Eevee would go to the discard pile and we would lose our entire setup, but we have the Super Rod and we could Artazon, so honestly... Oh, maybe they prized it? Well, they hit it off the Dusk Ball. That's, maybe he put it on the bottom off of the Recon. That's actually pretty crazy. Well, no, because he would have shuffled it with Arven, so that was actually just insanely lucky that he hit this single copy of Dragapult off of the bottom 7 cards. Wow, okay. Well, that's not great. That's not great. So that puts us in a bit of a pickle here. So how can we do this? So, okay, so ideally we can get... Okay, so here's what we can do. Jolteon has free retreat, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Flip the script. Okay, so we have Lumineon Force Seal, that's great. So we can Rod back the Eevee, Artazon it back onto the board. We can get Pidgeot out, switch into the Eevee, evolve it, or evolve it into Jolteon, free retreat it, and then swing and get it powered back up. And then we'll have the KO on the next turn. I think that could be the move. And he only has a 3-card hand, so I think this is solid if we can pull it off. I think we have the cards for it. So we can Artazon, get our guy out. So do we have... The question is, do we have Switch in deck? We do. Okay. Okay. We could also just Bravery... Honestly, we could just Bravery Charm it off of an Arven. Okay, let's just go ahead. Let's get that out. Lumineon. We'll grab the Arven. Okay. We can go ahead and put the tool on. We'll go ahead and we'll Arven. Grabbing the Ultra Ball, and maybe we could just discard the... Well, can we get both? I don't think we can get both Jolteon. Well, yeah, we can. Yeah, we can off of the Force Sealed. Okay, so let's save the Bravery Charm. Let's just get the TM Evo to discard. We'll go ahead and we'll just use this. I think it's a little late for Budew, so we'll go ahead and discard him. We will get out the Pidgeot. Just making sure I sequence this all correctly. Beautiful. We will go ahead and we will quick search for the switch. Yep. We will Force Seal for the Jolteon. just to make sure. Yep, free retreat, perfect. Okay. Unfortunately, it only has 260 HP, which is a Dragapult away, but he doesn't have a follow-up Dragapult, so that's the good part about this whole. We'll evolve. Okay. Beautiful. Retreat. And we can go ahead and attach. Is there anything else I want to do? I can save the Sparkling Crystal. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and Burning Charge. Get this guy going. Okay. And we can actually, let's see. So this does 60 and then 290 more damage for each basic energy discarded. So actually we can save the Dravite because that makes it so we can't attack next turn. And since we burned our switch, we could actually take this out with the first attack, which is kind of nice. Okay, so he gets the Charizard out. Kind of unfortunate considering he had the 3-card hand. He just has all the cards. But we're not in the worst spot. Unfortunately, I don't play like a Turo in here. It would be nice to Turo up this Lumineon or have like a copy of Collapse Stadium, but we have Artazon and we have the Area 0, so I don't think it would make sense to run a Collapse Stadium when you're playing Area 0. But, okay, so I was wondering if he was going to... Okay, so this is kind of tough. He's going to get some damage on this Jolteon. Most likely. Yeah, that'll make it a one-shot for the Charizard. Charizard's broken. Okay. So we're going to have to play this carefully. Okay, so we get the Glass Trumpet. Okay. So what do we want to do? We could get the... Okay, so we can't get the Eevee back because all we have left for recovery is Night Stretcher. Oh boy. So let's start off by just doing an Artazon just to see what we got in the deck. Let's see our options. We might as well go with the Hoothoot so we can potentially... Well, we won't have a Tera Pokemon, will we? Let's get the Bidoof. And we have an Iono. I think an Iono he might be decent here. Yeah, and so then what we can do is we can... let's go ahead and flip the script. Okay, cool. So I think Bloodmoon will be our next attacker. And we can go ahead and use the Dravite. We can Glass Trumpet to get the energy for that. And then we'll have the attach from hand. We have the Kieran deck, so we can reset the Bloodmoon on the Charizard. But we'll be down to 3, so he'll be hitting 270. Okay. Let's go ahead and play Nest Ball just to burn it. I could Bravery Charm the Bloodmoon, actually. Okay. I like that. So we'll go ahead and we will quick search. Let's go ahead and grab the Iono. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll bench the Bloodmoon. So he's down to 3. Once he takes the return KO, I could just retreat that. So I think I just need to use Dravite. I could just Glass Trumpet for the retreat. Yeah, let's just do that. One here, one here. Okay. So right now he's taking 3, so we need 1 more energy to attack with Bloodmoon. We could just go with Bloodmoon He's not taking the KO. We could just go ahead and do that now. I kind of like that, to be honest, because this can do 240. Yeah, 240, 280. Okay. Let's do that. Well, Iono, hopefully this is pretty detrimental for them. They don't really have anything going on their bench. Only problem is we'll have to burn our supporter next turn on Kieran, which I don't think is relevant to KO this Charizard otherwise. So let's just go ahead and get into the Bloodmoon and take the KO. Okay. It's kind of unfortunate that the Artazon is stuck. I would have liked to maybe draw into the area 0, but that's fine. They have a 4-card hand. They don't have an ace spec. And a lot of these Charizard builds, it seems like they run like a lot of energy. So I think if we can get past this Charizard here, he won't have a good backup attacker. So yeah. Maybe I should have saved the Bloodmoon in case they have their own Bloodmoon, because now this is getting one shot by Blood. Of course, they get into the research Lumineon. That's crazy. Rare Candy Pidgeot. I mean, I owned them into the cards they needed. That was perfect. Okay. That's unfortunate. Well, they can't counter catcher me, but they probably have a copy of Counter Catcher Boss, so we have to be careful for that. So he could go after Pidgeot on the next turn, for sure. This is not looking the best. You know, maybe throwing a Radiant Charizard wouldn't be too bad, but into this deck, if they have the Radiant Charizard, I think we're cooked, but we'll see. Capturing Aroma, so he gets the Bibarel. So their board is now looking exactly like mine, and they have the Lost Vacuum for the Charm, so this Bloodmoon is cooked. I think we are also cooked along with the Bloodmoon. I think that's cooked. I just didn't expect them to hit everything off of an Iono to 3. So everything we have on board has damage on it. He's hitting 270. We don't have a way to heal. Yeah. Okay, we draw into the counter catcher. I don't know what our angle here is. We'll just go ahead and roll Artazon just to look through the deck. Maybe if I can get a Mew powered up off of a Crispin. I don't have a way to get it all the way powered up. If I could somehow get 3 energy on this Mew, I could bump it into the active and then copy Burning Darkness for the KO. I just don't think there's a way for me to do that. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. Okay. Go ahead and roll Fez, flip the script. I'm trying to think of outs here. This is what I was afraid of happening, to be honest. And we overloaded that Bloodmoon. I think best we can do is, well, he has, I mean, if he has energy, okay, let's do this. I think this is best we can do is we can judge, counter catcher, stall. No. Well, no, because I mean all he needs is the 1 energy. We'll try it. Maybe you just energy check him. We'll attach, counter catch, Bibarel. Judge. And then best we can do is pass. Just knocking out everything on my board. And yeah. That's tough, but it happens. If you made it this far into the video, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want some more. And yeah, have a great day.